Hey, Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com, and what I want to do on this video today is go over how to get a woman to non-stop be thinking about you. Now, what are we talking about here? What does that mean? When a woman is non-stop thinking about you, well, that means that she really likes you, right? I mean, obviously, that means she's attracted to you. That means that you've done something to capture her attention, that you've gotten her hooked on you, that she just can't think about anything else but you and can't wait to see you again next. So how do you get to that point? Well, we'll go over as much as I can in today's video, and then I'm going to be telling you how you can learn more about how to get and go through this whole process. When it comes to attracting women, when it comes to getting a girl hooked and get her to non-stop be thinking about you, whether it be you just met her, whether it be you've been dating for a little while, even in a relationship, even if you're married, some of the principles I'm going to be going over today really apply to all of that. It is in some ways a simple formula to get a girl interested. Now, of course, no, you can't use this with every single girl. That's ridiculous. There's no, one way to attract every single girl. With some girls, it's just not going to happen. But with the ones that it does happen with, it is going to be very powerful. Okay, enough of the Tripp intro. I know you guys are sick of that. So let's get into it. So what are the ways you get her to think about you nonstop? Well, there's 3 principles I want to go over, which you might have heard about in other areas and other videos, and also something I talk about in my program called Hooked. And it's TED. So we're talking about tension, we're talking about entertainment, and we're talking about dominance. These 3 things that if you use these correctly and they're happening in your interactions, they're happening when you're with the girl, with the woman, then if you do that, she will be thinking about you all the time. So let's go into those. First is tension. Building sexual tension. Building the tension between you and the woman. And again, this is not when you just first meet her. This is really any time in a relationship, okay? Any time. Building sexual tension, always having that tension there, always flirting with her. And by the way, if you want to learn how to flirt, really, I highly suggest you go through some of my videos because I have so many videos on flirting. And also in my program, Hooked, I give you prime examples of how to build this sexual tension. But either way, when you have that tension there, when you're using some flirting techniques, when you're showing interest in her, when you're challenging her, when you're doing all these things and building that tension, that tension that you can really feel, she is going to want to release that tension, okay? When tension exists, it wants to be released, and so that actually draws her closer to you. So flirting is a great way to do this. Eye contact is another great way to do this. This is a great way to build tension with a girl. When you first meet her in a relationship, anytime, looking her dead in the eyes builds tension. It builds tension when you're in an argument. It builds tension when you guys are getting sexual or getting intimate, when you guys are talking. Across the board, it always builds that tension when you guys are looking at each other in the eyes. So that's another tip for you in terms of building tension. Let's go into the next one, which is entertainment. Now, I talk about this and guys get very confused. I talk about this in my Hooked program and I really give some great examples there, but it's not entertaining the girl, okay? You gotta make sure that in the interactions itself, when you're with her, you're not entertaining her. It's not for her entertainment. It's the opposite. It's your entertainment. You're doing the things that entertain you. You're taking her on dates and things that you are interested in. You're talking about the things that you wanna talk about. This is the way you're gonna display your personality. If you're just doing the things that are things that she likes to do or things that she likes to talk about, she's never going to get a chance to know you and therefore will never get a chance to become attracted to you. So this is very, very important. You want to make sure that in the entire relationship itself, from beginning to end, that you are making sure you're having a good time and entertaining yourself. You're sucking her into your world. And that is going to make her think about you all the time because she's going to be like, wow, this guy is so interesting. She's going to get to know you so well that she's going to want more of you and be thinking about you all the time. Now, D is dominance, and this is really important. This gets a girl very attracted because it's a very masculine traits. And again, like I'm saying, don't just do this when you first approach a girl and first go on a few dates. Do this throughout the whole relationship. Dominance means that you're leading, that you're taking control. Okay, that means that from the moment you approach her, you're making a lot of the decisions. You're approaching her. That's the first decision. You're starting conversation. You're getting her number, you're asking her out, you're leading her to the bedroom, you're having sex with her. These are all things that you need to be doing. On top of that, once you get into a relationship, you need to be the one who's taking control. Of course, it's a two-way street. It's not just you to do all the work when you're in a relationship, but at the end of the day, you need to be the one making firm decisions. You need to be the one who is taking control and leading. Okay, of course, yes, she gets say, and two-way street, all that good stuff. But these are masculine traits that a woman is attracted to, and it's gonna keep her wanting more. A lot of guys get very lazy in relationships and kind of let the woman start doing all the work, and the guy stops making decisions, and oh, whatever you want, honey, whatever you wanna do. He stops leading, and then that causes the attraction to die. So you're doing that from beginning to end. Now, to really understand TED and some other principles that get a girl hooked on you in even more in depth, I want you to check out my program called Hooked at getherhooked.com, which gives more examples of what these look like and how to do it. So you actually get a girl thinking about you nonstop, hooked on you, wanting to date you, wanting to be with you, wanting to have sex with you, all of those things, which I know is something that you're looking for. So check out getherhooked.com to learn more about those principles and more awesome techniques that have been proven to work to get girls completely hooked on you. So check that out. I'm gonna put that in the description below, and I really highly suggest that you go at least watch that video and learn more about the program. But at the end of the day, now you understand what gets a girl more hooked. And if you want to learn how to do more of that, check out the program or check out more videos on the channel where I go over things like flirting, I go over things like leading and give some good examples there. So go check that out, and I'll see you on the next video.